Okay, that was cool.
Welcome back to Vertical Momentum. I'm your host, Richard Kaufman, also known as the Comeback Coach. Guys, without this gentleman we're about to talk to, there would be no podcast. There would be no Comeback Coach. It's all his fault. Blame it on him. He was the first one to ever have me on his show, and he started this whole thing. So they say never meet your mentors. That's bullshit. He's one of the best people I've ever known. An amazing author. This book changed my life. His show on TikTok is crushing, having at least 1,000 views a day and climbing. So today we're talking about TikTok is not for kids anymore. So if you guys want to know about TikTok, what's going on, my man Tucker Bearden is going to be dropping some knowledge bombs. Tucker, brother, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you so much for having me, brother. It's an honor to be here, and it's truly an honor to know that my little show had such an impact on you that made you want to go out and create this life-changing experience for people. That I accept that. That's really cool, man.
Well, it's not only you that did it, it's also Marshall Live. He actually wanted to inspire me to do the hand gestures when I opened up my video. So Marshall Gillen, if you're out there, guy, I love you, brother. You're amazing. So give us a little backdrop, because a lot of people don't know who you are, but a lot of people know who you are. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you come from, and how you become this TikTok monster.
So for those of y'all who don't know who I am, my name is Tucker Bearden, and I don't consider myself anything fancy. I'm a practitioner of change. You know, it's been said many times that the graveyard is the richest place in the world because of all the ideas and untapped potential that died with people who failed to share their message and their story with the world. And I aim to be a meaningful specific instead of a wandering generality. I come from the backwoods of Arkansas, very, very humble beginnings, and nothing too fancy. But I do have a form of autism called Asperger's, and it hinders my natural abilities to communicate with people. And yet I became a public speaker. So now I'm a keynote speaker. I travel around the country, and I tell my story and inspire others to tell theirs. And that's what actually led me to having my own show on TikTok. I created the world's first TikTok-based podcast called The Speaker's Corner, where I interview creators from all over TikTok so that you can dig down and find the why behind what it is that they do. You know, we love watching their videos, but on my show, you get to see the person behind the camera, who they are before the filters. And I really enjoy seeing that. And when it comes to how I'm doing it, I'm building a community and not instead of a following. You know, TikTok is the most powerful platform that has ever been conceived in this world of social media. And people oftentimes overlook it because they believe that it's just for kids and dancing videos. You will now get banned from TikTok if you have a kid in your video. Like, children are not allowed on TikTok anymore. If you go live and there's a child in your live stream, they will ban you in the middle of your live stream. I've seen it happen multiple times, and all someone did was pick their kid up and put them on their hip.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Now, you know, one of my friends, Dennis Yu, always talks about how, you know, video is king. And video, you know, even if you go to YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
they're pushing shorts to try to compete with TikTok. Your Instagram trying to go Reels, trying to compete with TikTok. But a lot of people, like you said, a lot of businesses, you know, they think, well, I'm a car dealership. Why should I be on TikTok? But if you go on TikTok and look up car dealerships, you're looking at Mercedes, you're looking at Acura. They're on there, and you're not. So if you're not right, you're going to get left, right?
Of course. TikTok has a virality wheel. which means it has a wheel of fortune, so to speak. It don't care how many followers you have. Every time you make a video and put it on TikTok, it gets put on a wheel that spins in the algorithm, and every video has the potential to land on viral. And that is the only platform that's ever existed in every other platform like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, all these different things. If you wanted a video or a post to go viral, it had to be continually pushed every single day, ad money spent on it, and things like that. And on TikTok, you've got that opportunity to hit millions and millions of views. Like for example, like let me give you something boring that you may not think that TikTok would be good for: life insurance. So I was a life insurance agent for Globe Life, and I suck at selling insurance, but I'm great at recruiting. So I made a video on TikTok, didn't think nothing of it. It is just basically a video telling people, I don't care if you got the or not, we're hiring. You know what I'm saying? I went viral, and overnight that video got 300 something thousand views. 2,000 something some odd people reached out to me looking for a job, and we literally set the record, or through that video set the record for the most agents in history to have been recruited in within a 1 month span. I think it was like 42 agents in total or something like that, 32 or 42 agents that we actually got paid to go into their licensing class. Now that don't mean that they passed, because the test, like 90+% of people failed the test, but they paid and started their training. And if you're a business owner and you're not on TikTok, you're behind on the times, because it's a gold mine, and a free one.
And a lot, like for what we do, podcasting, you can reach out there to Ed Milet, Gary Vaynerchuk. They're all on TikTok. So if these are millionaires, almost, or some of them are actually billionaires like Steve Sims and people like that, David Meltzer, if they're on there, there's no reason that you can and you should not be on TikTok.
Absolutely. I mean, you gotta, they say you don't want to compete, you want to dominate. Well, person that dominates is the one that's ahead of the curve. You ain't got to be the smartest. You ain't got to be the strongest. You ain't got to be the best looking. You just got to be willing to see it and move beyond it. And TikTok is the next big thing. That's why we have a whole course on it. Like, we paid thousands, me and Marshall, we paid thousands of dollars to learn how to master TikTok. And we have a course that people can access at growwithtucker.com. And they get, for $33, they get access to the whole thing.
Okay. So now a lot of people, like you said, they think, oh, I want to go on TikTok and I can't dance or anything. I can't sing. But I've noticed the people that get the most engagement are the people that are most real.
Mm-hmm.
Like for people that know me, they know my story. They know me, that I care about people. I'm all about, taking them from hopelessness to having hope again. Those are the people that are making differences on TikTok. And the people that are trying to be another Gary V. There's only one Gary V. You can't out Gary. And a lot of people make that mistake instead of trying to be themselves and be who they actually are, right?
Yeah. It's the difference in growing a following in a community. See, where people fall short on TikTok, and you see this all the time with people that have hundreds of thousands and sometimes even millions of followers, they go viral in the wrong department. And so a lot of times what will happen is they'll be on TikTok and they don't have a niche. They don't know their lane. And they make video, and then they go viral in a video that has nothing to do with what they're passionate about. So now it don't matter if you have 100,000 followers. If 100,000 people are following you because you made a video about growing apples, ain't none of them gonna be interested in your video about the forex trading. You know what I'm saying? And you have to pick a lane and dominate it. And the people that are building communities are the people that are real because they're consistent to a lane. And you grow like a little family that way. People that care about you and not people that just so happen to be entertained by your content.
And that's something that really hits home for me. Like, we were talking earlier. I think I'm almost at 10,000 followers. I consider them friends. So I'd rather have 10,000 friends than a million people that follow and don't engage whatsoever. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So now, if a
100%, man, you want people to.
So if a person goes right now, they're going to sign up right now and go on TikTok and sign up for an account. What are the first couple things they should think about before they even tap that button?
What do you like? Like, what do you enjoy? Because if you make your TikTok videos around the most trending thing that's going on right now, you're just another person. You're no different from the crowd. I mean, you might go viral, but it's not going to get you anywhere in business or socially. Whoop-de freaking do. You gain 1,000 followers off of a video, but if that video has nothing to do with what it is that you enjoy doing, all you're going to do is burn yourself out trying to get the attention of people that were never supposed to give you any attention. Does that make sense?
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. For me, when I first started, as I was the guy doing stuff for supplements, I was the guy doing stuff for mental health, for veterans, all this, and I was talking, like Jim Rohn said, I was talking to everybody and talking to nobody. So now I know my lane is veterans, first responders, mental health, and resilience. That's my lane. And if I can stay in my lane and I get 10,000 people in my lane, I'm doing good.
Exactly. And another thing that people fall short on TikTok too is, one, they either aren't consistent with posting, or the big downfall people have is they put up content and they don't give anything back to the community. Because there's nothing worse. And I've got a few people that I'm friends with on Facebook that I unfollowed on TikTok because of this. There's nothing worse than a creator that puts up videos and you engage, like your comments, but other times they'll like your comment and then they'll never check out your content. If you ask them a question on their page, they don't respond to it. You have to treat every single person as if they're the only viewer that you have, and actually engage with. Now, it's hard to do that whenever you got so many followers that you literally have thousands of comments. Like I've had times where TikTok won't let me respond to any more comments in a day because I go through and I treat every comment as if it's the only one. But you can only respond to, like, I don't know, 500 or 800 comments a day or something like that. And so yeah, that's where a lot of people fall short.
Now
You gotta,
well, like for me,
be real. You gotta treat people like family. Give people a place to be heard.
and a lot of I'll actually schedule a certain time out of my day
You there?
to make sure that I respond to comments, to make sure that
Can you hear me?
Yep. So I'm making sure that I respond to other people's comments. I make sure that I go on their page and I'm responding to the stuff they're doing, because a lot of people, like I said, they want to see that engagement. And if Gary Vaynerchuk can do that, there's no reason why a guy with 300 followers can't do that.
Well, it's not just you. Like socially, the algorithm detects it. Like TikTok's algorithm is so much different than any of the ones we've had before, because what
I think your video froze a little bit. Might be the internet. So guys, like we're talking about is, the algorithm, a lot of times if you, even if it's an old video and you reply to a comment, it's going to kick it back up into the feed. So make sure that you guys, if you're business owners, make sure if you're on social media, become social on social media. All right. So guys, I'm going to try to get him back. I don't know what happened, but we're going to try to get him right back on the show. On all my social media platforms, I try to every comment reply back. And I notice all these people that reply, leave comments. I start to follow them more. I start to pay attention, and I think that's something that I learned from Gary Vaynerchuk's book. Jab, 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 right hook. Is sometimes in order to build a community, in order to build a business, you have to be social. And I think a lot of times, since we are on social media, a lot of people stop being social on social media. What I mean by that, a lot of times, like I'm big on LinkedIn. I think I got over, 25,000 followers. And I get a lot of these, connection requests, which I'm happy with connecting with people. I love connecting with people. I like meeting people from all over the world, all different jobs, careers, professions. But most of the time, I'm noticing as soon as I accept a person's connection request, I get a 3-page diatribe on why I should work with their business. So wait a minute. I accept your friend request or connection request. And now you're trying to get me to buy something from you where you haven't even built a relationship. That's why I believe in the jab, 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 right hook method. And if you guys don't know that, make sure you pick up the book by Mr. Gary Vaynerchuk. It's called Jab, 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 Right Hook. It talks about, give, 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 give. And then once people know, man, this guy cares about me, he's a giver, then ask. Just like for me, when if I want you to come on the show, I want to make sure that I'm providing you 10 times the value that you are providing me. So, for instance, if I reach out to Mr. David Meltzer, which I had on the show. Thank you, David. Love you, brother. I reached out to him and I said, hey, Dave, I love your podcast. I love your books. I love everything you're doing. I would love to come on the show, talk about your new book and talk about your show to all my veterans and first responder friends. And he said, yes, thank God. But now if I would have came and said, hey, David, I have one of the top rated shows in the world. Why don't you come on? He's going to look at me and he's going to be like, why would I help this guy if he doesn't even have the willingness to help me out? America and worldwide, we all listen to the same radio station, WIIFM. What's in it for me? So always make sure that no matter what you're doing, whether you're selling cars, whether you're selling vacuums, books, always offer 10 times the value that you're actually going to ask from the person. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to get him back. And like I said, but without, there we go. Can you hear me? I guess we just got bad internet service. Now I can't hear you. So what's going on? We just got bad internet? Could you keep on locking up?
Connection.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, brother. So guys, I think we're gonna have to end this call because like I said, we're just having bad internet connections. But guys, make sure you check out Tucker Bearden. He's on TikTok, Facebook. He's everywhere on LinkedIn. Also, check out that book, The Plate That Broke the World. Truly amazing. Guys, if you want to check me out, make sure you go to Vertical Momentum on TikTok. That's where I'm at. I'm not doing any dancing. Sorry, it's not happening. You don't want to see me dancing anywhere. Let's see if we got you now. Tony Riggs, thank you, brother, for watching. I appreciate you. If you have any questions about TikTok, let me know. Tony, is your business on TikTok? And if it isn't, why is it not on TikTok? Because like I said, if companies like KFC, all your big companies, they're on TikTok. Some of them spending up to 33% of their annual budget on TikTok ads. There's a reason why. Okay, like Tucker said, even if you go live and you have one of your kids in the video, they're going to block it and they're going to cut you off. So literally, TikTok isn't for kids anymore. Yeah, I can't hear it, brother. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Let me try. Maybe it's on my end. Hold on. have to reschedule. But guys, if you're watching this and you want some amazing coffee, Vertical Momentum Coffee, which Tucker is an actual customer of ours. And it's an amazing coffee, twice the amount of caffeine, amazing taste, and the best thing, 100% of the proceeds go to help veterans struggling with PTSD and homelessness. So if you love coffee, if you love coffee with a mission, make sure you write coffee below, and I'll get you the information below, and you can actually have it delivered every month right to your house. So this is my.
There he is.
What's up, brother?
Yes. Finally.
I don't know what's going on.
Dude, I don't signal, so I use my Wi-Fi, and all of a sudden I'm back.
Yeah, it gets cuts in and out. But so talk to us, because I'm actually gonna buy the course. So where do we get the course and how do we get it?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep. So how do we go about getting your course?
Oh, cool. You go to growwithtucker.com.
All right, now is an Audible book?
It's GROW. That's it. Growwithtucker.com.
Is it a Audible book? Is it a
physical? With a community? You must not be able to hear me. I guess I don't know how to get any better signal. But if it's chopping back in and out that bad, I don't even know what to do. So no, it's not a book. You go to growwithtucker.com, and we will put you into a Facebook group filled with people that are in this community that we're sharing this information with, and we do trainings on it every week on how to master it from top to bottom. How, like, we show you how to make a living on TikTok.
So it's kind of like a mastermind while also teaching?
Yes, we're taking the information that, like, we paid a bunch of money for the information, and instead of charging a bunch of money, we charge a small amount of money to a bunch of people, and it helps us pay for it while we get to share that information with everybody. And as we grow and we learn, everyone in there grows and learns together. So you're getting not only access to a course, but you're also getting access to a community.
Okay, now also you and Marshall are doing live events again. Talk about that.
So what we've been doing is the Speak to Sell boot camp. So teaching people how to earn money from stage, and in turn, I over the past 4 years, we've helped our clients generate over $32 million in the process of doing that, now using that method. And the boot camp that we're doing in Phoenix this month, that's what it'll be teaching: how to go from somebody that no one's ever heard of to building a brand, using that brand to build clout or authority, and then creating virtual and in-person events. So what we're doing is what we're teaching. Does that make sense?
Yep, that makes a lot of sense. I seen you guys just had an event a little while ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was amazing. It was awesome. We did the boot camp in Montana. We had a bunch of entrepreneurs come out there. Some people, what was so cool about it is we had some people that were just like add-ons that someone brought with them. And because once you get a ticket, you get to bring someone with you. And they're people that had never been to events before, didn't know anything about self-development, and they left the event starting their own business and like actively jumping feet first into the self-development industry, and it was really cool to see that. So with this next one, that's what we're going to be doing as well. But in the near future, we're going to start putting on TikTok events. So we're going to be virtual events that people can attend to learn how to do TikTok. And then in turn, we're going to do TikTok mastery meetups where people from around the country and around the world can come together and meet the very people on TikTok that they follow. And not only that, but get to be there for a 3-day mastermind teaching them how to kill the game on TikTok. So that's pretty cool.
All right, so now, because now we got a little bit audio back, so I want to talk a little bit. There was a point where you would do a Facebook Live every single day. I remember you had all the books behind you piled a mile high, but eventually you kind of walked away from that, and now you're back in the game doing podcasts, but on TikTok. What was the difference?
I got burnt out. I wasn't making any money. Like I fought like hell to build my platform. I mean, it was a grind. Like you said, I was live 7 days a week, most of the time in the morning and in the afternoon. I was replying to every single comment. Sometimes there were 400 or 500 comments on a video, and there were days it took me 8 hours of nothing but responding to comments and still couldn't get through them all. And I wasn't making any money doing it. So I was struggling to pay my bills. I was struggling to put food on the table. But I was building clout around on the internet like nobody's business. So I don't regret any of it, but I got burned out and I had a total mental breakdown. It was really bad. But now I'm back and it's easier on TikTok because you make money when you go live, you know.
And now it used to be on the other platform. I'm not going to say which because I don't want to get banned or anything. You used to go live and you would get hundreds of views. And now if you go live, you get maybe 5 people check it out. So I think it's dying a slow death. So what is it like on TikTok going live now?
The first time I ever went live, there were 187 people watching. It is every time you go live on TikTok and every time you post a video, you have a chance to go viral. And all you have to do is hold people's attention for a few seconds and you gain viewers because it pushes everybody. As long as you're even slightly entertaining, it pushes you out and gives you a chance to be seen everywhere. It's very rare on TikTok that you don't get seen simply because you're not providing value or simply because of your value. Because if you are entertaining at all or you're providing genuine value at all, there are people that will stick around and watch your videos. All right. Whereas on the other platform, someone has to be your friend. They have to be following you. They have to know who you are. Otherwise, somebody has to share it out. And then the only way they get to see it is if somebody's friends with them or this, that, and another. And realistically, the live streaming on that platform was garbage from the beginning because it was never designed to build a community. It was designed to keep people's attention on that platform. And on TikTok, it's completely different because TikTok wants to see new creators blow up. They want you to they will put you on the For You page and somebody who's never even heard of you or your niche can come across you.
So then what happens when a person gets over 1,000 followers and they hit that live button? What actually happens?
A camera turns on and you go live.
But who actually gets to see it? You're live.
Oh, that is there. So your followers get notified that you've went live. And then on top of that, TikTok does the same thing with you that it does with everybody. It puts you on the wheel of virality. All right. And that wheel has a chance to land on For You page. And when it goes to For You page, which also helps if you get 10,000 likes on your video. Like every time you go live, you should aim to get a minimum of 10,000 likes. For me, I aim to get 50,000 per video. So anyway, you get on that wheel of virality, and it pushes you around the internet to random people to see if people will dip in. Now, if TikTok offers it, and everybody just keeps scrolling past it, it'll burn you out, and it'll give you you got to wait, and you got to be live for an hour to an hour and a half before it's going to give you another chance to go back out on the For You page. But your chances of being seen are much higher on TikTok than any other platform.
Okay, so now give us that website again so we can join your Facebook group and in your group.
It's growwithtucker.com.
All right, now how do we find you on TikTok?
The Speaker's Corner. You can look up Tucker Bearden and I'll show up, but it's at the Speaker's Corner. Okay. And you'll see me. It's a very branded page. You'll see me on there, and like in my bio, you'll see it says we paid a lot of money to learn how to learn, but you don't have to learn how to TikTok. You'll see that on there. It's the same website that I'm referring to, growwithtucker.com. But yeah, if you check me out on there, I think you really enjoy the content. We have a lot of fun.
I love your content. So tell me about, is your book still available?
That it is. It is available for free on Kindle. I believe it's like $15 on Amazon, but if you want me to actually profit anything off of it and you want a signed copy, you have to reach out to me personally. And then I charge $20 for it. I'll sign it, write a personal note, mail it out to you. But the sales online, my publisher gets all that money pretty much.
See, I got mine autographed. I'm not just talking shit. When I believe in somebody, I put my heart and my wallet behind what they're doing. So, Tuck, brother, I just want to say thank you. I know you're going to talk to Marshall today, and I can't wait to see what you guys coming up next. Hopefully next year I'll be able to come out to one of the events and be able to hang out a little while.
That'd be cool, man. Yeah, if anybody wants to go, we are getting close to the deadline because it is for this event. It'll be on the 29th to October 2nd, as we will be in Phoenix, Arizona. We rented out a big ballin' mansion, and it's going down in the desert. So if anybody wants to do that, your seat, the bottom line seat is $1,000. The VIP ticket's $4,500. And if anybody would like to get a ticket to that, you would have to reach out to me by this week, because by the end of the week we're going to close the doors. We've already got so many people that are showing up that I don't know if we even have any room left in the mansion for people to stay there.
I love it. So hopefully I'll be able to get on your show to be able to shoot the shit on your TikTok. Guys, I'm so excited to get the program because I'm loving TikTok, and I'm just learning. But the good thing is I'm in it for the long game, so there's no rush, and I want to do it the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we definitely are doing it the right way. You come in and when you join the community, you're gonna learn so many little things about TikTok that you never would have imagined. It's the little things that people don't pay attention to that they should, like how many hashtags to use, how to use hashtags, should they be short, should they be long, how to do editing. Like I just did a whole video training tutorial on how I edit my videos for our community just the other day. So it'll be pretty cool, man. I'm excited to have you.
So just answer one question for me and then we'll log off. How many hashtags should there be on your video?
No more than 3 ever. There, you have two that have your first two hashtags should reference your subject of interest, and so that when someone looks up your look, starts searching something in that nature, it finds your video. And the third hashtag should be a popular video, and your hashtags need to be large. And I got to do a better job of this. TikTok does not like abbreviated hashtags like FYP for you page. TikTok don't like that. It's saturated, and so it likes the longest one possible that's in the same niche. So
what happens to those people that do like me? And I didn't know. I've been putting a lot of hashtags. So what happens for the people that do put a lot of hashtags?
You're saturating the search bar, so you would think it gives more keywords for it to search, but that's not how TikTok works. TikTok likes a very direct and obvious link to your content. So if you are putting up a video about relationships, your hashtag should be something like love, relationships, for you page official, and that should be it. You know what I mean? It's people that put a lot of hashtags, and I'm not saying you can't go viral if you put a lot of hashtags, because every video has a chance to go viral regardless. But if you want more engagement and more consistent views, you stay to the structure of 3 hashtags, and that's what the most popular TikTokers do. And whatever you do, please don't go look up somebody that has millions and millions of views and go, oh, well, they used 1 hashtag and no description. They have millions and millions of followers. It's different. Like, but yeah, does that answer your question?
Yeah, but so that then ask me just one more question.
Yeah.
Because I'm also taking courses on YouTube, and I realized how important the descriptions are. Are they just as important on TikTok?
Yes. So descriptions on TikTok are important because of keywords. Everything's important for keywords. Like TikTok looks for keywords in what you say in the video, the text that's on the screen, the text that's in your description, and your hashtags. So every single every single facet of each piece of content is looked at for keywords, and whatever keyword consistently shows up in along all those lines is what it's going to be pushed towards. So yeah, you should be putting your description shouldn't be too long, but you should layer your hashtags within it. Like you know, you have words, hashtags, words. It's called layering. And in your description it should be very specific to the video, not a bunch of hoopla, and do not go in there and put a bunch of exclamation marks, because it triggers drama. The algorithm sees that and goes, oh, this is something that's got to do with drama, and it will not, you won't get as many views. So use good oh my goodness. Use proper grammar. There we go.
So if you use videos that like we're speaking now, is it wise to use captions?
Yes.
You automated the captions?
Almost 70% of videos viewed on TikTok are viewed with no audio turned on.
Okay.
People literally have their phone on mute at work and scroll through TikTok. And that's why every video I have, there's words in it. Every single one of them has captions.
Cool. Well, brother, I'm so excited, and I'm sorry about all the glitches, but I think even if somebody got this last 10 minutes, it's going to change their life and their business.
Oh man, well, hey, I appreciate you having me, brother. It's not your fault. I live in the middle of nowhere, and sometimes you choose Wi-Fi, sometimes you use phone signal, and sometimes you just got to switch between them and hope for the best.
All right, guys. So make sure you're checking them out on TikTok, on Facebook, LinkedIn. If you want to get a great book that'll change your whole perspective on life, This book is a game changer. It's short, but very, very powerful. Tuck, I just want to say thank you, brother. And you know, when I say I love you as a brother, and I just want to say thank you.
Much love, brother. Much love, man. I appreciate you, man. You're an amazing host. It's been an honor to be here, and I can't wait to have you on the show, buddy.
I love it. So, guys, remember vertical momentum. The only way to go is up. And like my t-shirt says, today I decide. You guys get to decide whether you want to be a victim or victor. So you got to decide if you want to be in business or out of business using TikTok. Think about that, guys. All right, Tuck. Catch you later, brother.
Yes, sir.